Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Catch. Good.
Looking to throw right away. Getting out to his left. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock. But, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did. Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. The Bills with a punt team out there. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Again for the first time to Rashad White. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. This is ahead for about 5. Brought down by the only safety picked in the 1st round this year, and that's Malachi Starks.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Hop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down. A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs. On 1st down, it's Nix. Buying some time left. This is reeled in downfield. It's Bryant. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 3.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
And goal at the 6-yard line.
Oh, my son. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
From the 14 after that sack, tough 3rd and goal coming up.
Almost set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons have a great first drive and get the game's first points.
Brendan McManus lining up for the extra point.
Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10.
Pass to 60. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
The coverage by Demetrius Knight.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Forced out to his right. He can run it. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. Oh, and the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now.
Come on.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out of the pocket. From the left side, here he goes, deep middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. George Pickens the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Bills tie this game 7-7.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action with Nix. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Nice 44.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Running on second with White. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Bills going nickel, third down. Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. It's in or no, they dropped another one. A pick's dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock, but it does force a fourth down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's fourth down. Shotgun snap to Nix. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on fourth. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Dump off caught by his back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, White. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay. Coming, I'm coming.
To the air on third and long. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
Ready.
Here's Nix to throw. Escapes out to the left. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal. Nix looking to throw. And the defender comes away with it. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Milroe's going to sneak it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Gained a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
They'll run. This is Gray. Tackle made right around the 26. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Cougar 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
This time it's a passing play. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Buffalo 18.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Pistol now for Milroe. Completes this one to Gray. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Okay,
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at their 49-yard line.
ready.
Throwing now. Milroe. Flush down out to his left. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Completed over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Shot left, go. Check, smash, check. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Hand off, running left, Pollard. The 2nd down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Hey! Hiking.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Bills driving for a score and a halftime lead.
Ready, set.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
77, Viking 18. Cougar 19. Steady.
Again, a run with Pollard. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism. as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes it off with 6.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Falcons 7. Mitch Wishnowsky is set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. It's Nix out of the pistol. Chased out to his right. Finds Ridley over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll drop this down. White. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Nix with it on 1st. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds a seam down the middle. And a great play does not get the first down. That stop came at the very last moment to bring up 4. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Would have been a 45-yarder, but instead the offense staying out there. They're going for it on 4th. Nix from the gun. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Milrow with it on 1st. Connects on the crosser. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. 1st and 10 from the 41.
60 by 6, 60, 18, come here. Cut 19, cut 19.
Milrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And this one does not get close. He stopped after 3, and that's going to bring up fourth down. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half. Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And it'll bounce out of bounds, and he could not have hit this much better. That's going to pin him at their own 5-yard line. One last play before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Mitch Wisnowski set to kick off.
Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Begins here with a run by White. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, this is White. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's a toss to White. On the move, past the 40. Hits the 20. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Come on, come on.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the move, headed right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. 19, 18.
From the gun, Milrow. Brought in by Burden. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Go play action here. It's Milrow. Vacates quickly left side. Throwing deep. Brought in inside the 20. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up second down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Let's go. Mustang 19.
Throwing here, Milrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. The screen pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
From the gun, a run for White. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tuipulotu in for the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play. Third and long for him here. Getting out to his left. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
So 4th down, and out heads the steady leg of Thomas Morstead to punt.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be second down. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Let's go now. 60.
Second and 10. Milrow to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
60, 70, Ready.
Throw here, third down. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Pistol now for Milrow. Hauled in by Gray. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They give on second to Pollard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw on third and 1. Rolling out to his left. He'll make a... Oh, he lost the football. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets them up with a first down.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Ready. Roll. Cougar 19. Unlock line. Go.
Johnson gets it on first and 10. Gets it to the 15. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Well, Brock started small at first, but then he found that lane, and it was a race to the end zone from that point on.
And it takes a little bit of everybody. How many times do we hear these coaches tell us, if you're going to get a run play for a big gain, it takes the whole group, all 10 of them around him have to do their job. Got to block up front, receivers got to block on the perimeter, they all get it done, and a big chunk run follows.
That one splits the uprights, and the Bills double their lead to 14.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Starting on the ground, here's White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Next, quick out wide, complete. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Dax Hill up for the stop.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing here, Nix. On the screen, this is White. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Intended target was Calvin Ridley. And now they face 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. Gets this one to White. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Forced out to his right. Ridley makes the grab downfield. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Rolling left, buying some time, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
2nd and 18 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Pulled in by his back, White. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. T. Higgins, the touchdown. We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there. Because they want to put...
Oh, he forced it, intercepted, and that could do it. Nate Wiggins has got it. He's at midfield. 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
30. Falcons 20.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
First down, and they go right back to it. He had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills close to picking up their 5th win. Second and 3 now.
Ready?
Right back to Pollard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
70 Timberwolves.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're going to go play action, Kate. You've got to sell, sell, sell. If you don't convince that defense you're running it, or if it's a situation where you never run the ball, you really do leave your quarterback dead in the water, vulnerable against a defense who will storm right past that fake and right into that pocket.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Pat to 60. Pat.
They get to Pollard from the gun. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. He finds him 7 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Receiver in motion, headed right. A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.